Yep.
How does it feel?
It actually feels really good to be back home. It's actually really warm out today.
Yeah.
For us, since we just drove around the entire country and even into Canada. But ironically enough, we didn't see snow the entire time we were out for a late November, December tour. It's a little scary.
Oh, that kind of stinks.
It was good because, you kind of don't like touring in the snow, but it's a little shady for the state of our planet, I think.
True. So, but Warped Tour, that I want to talk about. How was Warped Tour?
Warped was long and the same as it was every other 15 times we've done it.
Oh, really? You think you're going to keep doing it, or?
Yeah, that's one of those things that you do like every 3 years kind of thing for us now, where it's, if we get asked again. But I'm assuming Kevin will ask us to do it again at some point.
Yeah,
we always say we're never going to do it again, but then we always end up back on it.
Great. So you have a new album out?
Well, sort of. It's
sort
been
of.
out
Well,
for a couple years now.
We're touring though, so
yeah,
it's still.
still.
And it's focused on we're Gainesville, Florida.
So the record's called GNV FLA, which stands for Gainesville, Florida.
And I also read that you did Florida FLA because that's how it used to be.
Right.
And you just want it to be, it's like, a whole kind of people that don't know that you guys are from Gainesville, it's kind of hard for them to figure out why you titled the album. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, some people just think it says Gunvafla.
Yeah, I know.
don't know what it means at all.
I read it and I was like, what does that mean, Gainesville? So you guys started at University of Florida.
Yeah, we were all kind of going to school there, and actually, originally, Chris, the singer, guitar player, and Vinny, the drummer, who also writes the lyrics, started in their when they were in high school before Chris moved up to go to school. They kind of started there was the beginnings of Less Than Jake in the bedroom of their house, which that's actually where the name came from too, because Vinny had this English bulldog, like a big one of those huge like slobbery monsters that would hump your leg all the time.
Oh
and,
my God.
But it was actually his parents' dog, and they would like go to Sizzler and get like steak for the dog, and like make Vinny eat like macaroni and cheese, and the dog had its own chair in the house, and everything was basically about the dog. And one time they were practicing in the back room, and they had to go stop practicing because like the dad came in and was like, "You got to stop, the dog's getting upset."
Yeah.
And the dog was named Jake, so everything was Less Than Jake.
Oh, so that's how you got to.
Yeah.
Wow, because I was wondering Less Than Jake. So you guys been around 16 years. I'm always learning when bands.
It's actually 17 now.
17 years,
yeah.
Okay.
I was in the band for 16 years though. I missed the
Right.
first
You have a
8
lot of
months.
former members, right?
There's a few. All the horn players have died out except for me.
Really? There's a saxophone player in Less Than Jake, right?
Yes.
I play the saxophone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, alto sax. I think that's pretty cool that actually a band has a saxophone player, not just bassist and guitar and vocal.
Right.
But I was thinking 17 years. When are you guys gonna stop? Because I'm.
Are you hoping that we stop?
No, because like I'm always wondering when the final tour and the final album's gonna be.
Well, it's whenever one of us decides to choke the other one.
Yeah, you guys, I read, you guys are like brothers, that's how.
Yeah, and that's really what it has to get to. Like, for a band to stay together as long as we have, you have to still enjoy playing music together, but you also have to get along really well, because you're really in each other's faces a lot, and so there's definitely humps that you go over, like there's, these annoyances that once you learn to work all the kinks out, then, it can kind of last forever. I think we've gone past that hump where we would have broken up if we were going to break up, so.
True.
Now it's just how long our bodies can hold out, I think.
Oh, okay.
Which, as I told you when we started this, I'm sick and hungover right now, so I don't know how much longer mine's going to hold out.
So you
That's
guys
why
have...
my already nasally voice is even more nasally right now.
Oh, well, that's not my fault. There's a lot of side projects you guys do. Somebody, I'm not sure, owns a toy store?
Well, doesn't own a toy store, but he does create and sell toys.
Right, that's
Vinny.
That's pretty cool. Vinny, yeah.
Yeah, Vinny does that, and he also has a record label that he runs called Paper and Plastic.
Yeah, and then you guys have your own record label now.
Yes, we have our own label that we left Sire Records, and we're now on Sleep It Off Records, which we just created basically to put out our own stuff.
Right.
So everyone always asks, so we're going to put out other bands and all that kind of stuff. And originally we had talked about maybe doing that, but I think the label's just really just the...
And you guys used to be on Fueled by Raymond?
No, Vinny used to own Fueled by Ramen.
Right.
I don't know if we ever put anything out on Fueled by Ramen. I don't think we ever did.
There's a lot of bands that I like on that record label.
Yeah, right on.
So,
yeah, he left that a while ago though, so he doesn't really have anything to do with that anymore.
But what do you guys do for fun? I know you guys are always asking most embarrassing moments. Those are the type of questions I don't want to ask. What's something that you wish somebody would ask you that you've never been asked?
Whoa. That's a good question. You kind of have me stumped. Think about this.
Is there something that something no one knows about you that you want to just spill all over? And
yeah, I don't know about that.
It'll be on Channel 7 News tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of good actually that most interviews don't go for the personal side of things. But I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I feel like people might want to know more.
Yeah, like fans
the gossip-hungry fans.
Yeah, I watch a lot of interviews talk about the most embarrassing. I mean, not to say that you guys do pranks and stuff, but if I'm not there, I don't really care if you guys do pranks on each other.
Right.
But I want personal. Well, tell the fans something that no one knows.
Yeah, I don't
Are you
really know
actually
what's-
are you like a woman? You know, or,
Yeah, totally.
I don't know.
I actually secretly want to be a woman. No,
Oh, there
that's
you
not
go.
true. This is not true at all. I do 400 sit-ups a day.
Really?
That's something that nobody knows.
Wow, it's crazy. I can't even do 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can try to do 20.
It's a conglomeration of different kinds of sit-ups, so it's not like just the straight up
Right.
normal sit-up.
Okay, so tour bus. That's pretty much your home.
Yeah. At this last 2 years since this record came out has definitely been our home more so than home
So
itself.
how do you get to choose what you guys have in your tour bus, like decorations?
I don't know. Well, it's not. Well, that's the thing too is you get a different one every tour pretty much because we rent them.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so you usually don't end up with the same one because it's out with someone else or something like that. We actually did have the same one for a little while, for a few different tours because it was the same driver and stuff. But yeah, so it's kind of an interesting game. Like when you get on the bus the first day, you have to kind of find all the different nooks and crannies and figure out how to work the TV, and because it's always that stuff is so easy to hook up and make simple, and somehow they make it the most difficult process in the world.
True.
Everything's wired funky, and you have to need 10 remotes to make anything work.
So is this your first time playing at the Revolution?
Oh no, we played here. We played here since it was the Chili Pepper, and it was
wow.
what was it after that? It's had 3 names while we've been playing here.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I think it was something before the Chili. Oh, the Edge.
Yeah, yes. So do you like Revolution because it is a unique? It's not like an arena. You got your friends, your fans can actually see you guys on stage no matter where they're standing.
Yeah.
You like that better than an arena?
An arena. We don't really play very many arenas.
Well, you played one arena, right?
Well, we did a whole tour with Bon Jovi that was.
Yeah,
in
there we
arenas.
go, Bon Jovi. Yeah.
And Good Charlotte and Newfound Glory were playing in like hockey arenas and stuff. But
Right.
yeah, this place is actually really cool because I like the balcony type
Yeah.
stuff. It's pretty cool. So usually lets people see a little better too.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be in the middle of the stuff.
So is this your last day?
I think the stage is pretty tall here though because it's weird because it's kind of a sunken pit almost.
True.
below.
There's a lot of.
So you're like looking down on
a
your
lot of mosh
fans.
pitting
It's
tonight.
a little awkward.
Is this your last day of the tour?
We have one more show tomorrow.
One more show, and then
Yeah,
what are you guys
Tampa.
planning on doing for holidays?
I actually just got the phone with my sister. I'm going to go down to see my parents, and she'll be there with her kids. And that's pretty much it. I don't even have any plans for New Year's yet.
So,
It's kind of a light on
what's
the
after?
planning this year.
What's after this? After tour's done almost.
We're taking a break,
holidays,
and we're going to start writing again. So we're going into the writing phase of stuff. It's being in a band is very cyclic. You write a record, then you go record the record, then you go on tour, and then you start over again.
So we're gonna
You keep doing.
expect a lot more from you guys. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, we're not quitting yet.
Okay. Well.
Don't give up on us.
All right.
But that's the plan is to go back and write some stuff, and who knows what's going to come out. I don't know if we're going to do a record or if we're going to do a bunch of different things. We've got a lot of different ideas going on right now, but we definitely need to stay off the road for a little while.
Yeah, you guys need a break. All right. Well, then that's pretty much it.
All right.
Thanks. All
Good
right.
talking to you.
Good talking to you. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Woo. All right.
Good job.
Now you can go take a nap.
Yeah, I was actually laying.